May 1st, 1960. A Soviet missile tears through the sky above Russia, obliterating Gary Power's U-2 spy plane in a ball of fire. In that moment, America's eyes in the sky went blind. But deep in the Nevada desert, at a base that didn't officially exist, the CIA was already building something extraordinary. Something faster than any aircraft had ever flown. Welcome to Declassified. Today we're revealing the story of Project OXCART, the CIA's Mach 3 monster that could outrun any missile on Earth. The year was 1957. The Cold War was at its peak, and America desperately needed to see what the Soviets were doing behind the Iron Curtain. The U-2 flew high, 70,000 feet, but it was slow, vulnerable. CIA Director Allen Dulles knew they needed something revolutionary. Enter Kelly Johnson, Lockheed's legendary aircraft designer, the man who built the U-2 in just 8 months at his secret Skunk Works facility. Johnson's team faced an impossible challenge: build an aircraft that could fly 3 times the speed of sound, at 90,000 feet, while carrying cameras and sensors. The physics alone seemed insurmountable. At Mach 3, the aircraft's skin would heat to over 600 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt aluminum. Johnson's solution was radical: build the entire aircraft from titanium. But there was one problem. America didn't have enough titanium. The Soviet Union did. In a stunning irony, the CIA secretly purchased Soviet titanium through shell companies. The Russians unknowingly funded their own surveillance. By 1959, construction began at Area 51, the most classified military base in America, a place that officially didn't exist on any map. The A-12 OXCART took shape. 102 feet long, painted midnight black, with a wingspan that could barely fit inside the world's largest hangars. April 25th, 1962. Test pilot Lou Schalk climbed into the cockpit for the A-12's maiden flight. The engine screamed to life with 65,000 pounds of thrust. The aircraft lifted off from Area 51's runway. 60 seconds later, it was climbing at 45,000 feet per minute. Nothing had ever accelerated like this. But the A-12 was a beast to tame. During early test flights, the aircraft would randomly pitch and roll. 2 test pilots died in crashes. Each flight pushed the boundaries of physics. At Mach 3.2, the aircraft stretched nearly 8 inches from thermal expansion. The fuel tanks leaked on the ground by design. By 1965, the A-12 could do the impossible: fly from Los Angeles to New York in 68 minutes, outrun every missile the Soviets could fire. May 31st, 1967. The A-12 finally went operational. Its first mission? Photograph North Vietnamese missile sites during the height of the Vietnam War. Flying from Kadena Air Base in Japan, the A-12 could map the entire length of North Vietnam in just 10 minutes. The enemy never knew what hit them. But Project OXCART was expensive. Each flight cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. The program was burning through the CIA's black budget. Meanwhile, the Air Force was developing their own version, the SR-71 Blackbird. 2-seater, slightly slower, but much cheaper to operate. December 28th, 1971, the final A-12 mission. After 2,150 total flight hours, the CIA's supersonic spy planes were retired forever. Only 12 A-12s were ever built. Most were scrapped. The survivors sit in museums today, declassified monuments to American ingenuity. For nearly 3 decades, Project OXCART remained completely classified. The fastest, highest-flying operational aircraft in history was a CIA secret. The A-12 proved that with enough determination and unlimited black funding, America could build the impossible. It paved the way for every stealth aircraft that followed. Today, the A-12's records still stand. No aircraft has ever flown faster in sustained flight. The CIA's Mach 3 monster remains unmatched. That's the secret history of Project OXCART. Subscribe to Declassified for more stories the government tried to keep buried. The The truth is always faster than fiction.